Rock Rising up close and personal today with the members of the Gay Blades. We have Clark Westfield and Puppy Mills. So happy you guys could join us. You guys have been taking the Jersey Shore scene and beyond, way far beyond actually, into the city, and you'll be doing what looks like kind of a short tour coming up, so we'll talk about all that. You've been taking everything by storm, even made it all the way down to Austin, Texas for South by Southwest, a bunch of just really exciting place if you love music, and you did a showcase there just within the past year, so lots of things going on, and so I'm glad you had time to come and talk about it with us.
Yeah. We really didn't have time, but we made it.
Yeah, we're on the way somewhere. This happened to be.
We actually dragged you inside as we saw your van pass.
We extended the day for you. No big deal.
So now, the Gay Blades is definitely a live experience. I had the opportunity to catch a short set of you guys at Asbury Music Awards recently at the Stone Pony, and I enjoyed myself immensely. You definitely have a personality, both of you. It's not just going to see a band play. People, I think, really become engaged very quickly when they see a show for the Gay
especially when there's a lot of other crappy bands around.
You stand out if you're in mediocre company. That's very true. The CD, by the way, I want to make sure we plug this as much as possible too, or the album, however you decide to get it. Ghost is your full release that's out right now.
Ghosts, yeah.
To grab. Now, I guess if you want to kind of give us a summary, if you can, it's very hard to summarize an experience like the Gay Blades, but if you can kind of give us how long you guys have been working together as a band here on the scene.
Well, we always say we're very lucky because we kind of stepped in poop, if you will.
In a good way.
Not in the bad way that most people do.
Like the lucky way. Like
the lucky way, yeah. Totally poop. And there was another, we're actually not the original Gay Blades, the real Gay Blades had written all the songs, did all the legwork. They lived in New York City, we were living down here. And then they went on tour, and they died. Long story short, they died in a van accident, and we were familiar with them, so we moved to New York, which is where we live now, and moved into their apartments, took their girlfriends, boyfriends, their songs, and we made the record, and now it's ours. So.
And now you're keeping their spirit alive.
Exactly. So really, we're actually the Gay Blades, rest in peace, because we like to, but we don't tell anybody that because we still want all the money and fame.
And there's no copyright story about it because
they were too cool to do paperwork.
Exactly.
So I mentioned the fact that you did South by Southwest. I've gone to Austin for Austin City Limits, which is their fall-time music festival. Austin's just always alive with music no matter what time of year you go. But South by Southwest, for people who aren't familiar with it, is a showcase opportunity for what they like to say, the buzz bands and buzzworthy bands and people who are really making a name for themselves, whether it's off of the coattails system that you guys have just talked about, or your own songs. So I'm just curious, coming from a band, because I went as a fan, as a music fan, and really loved what I saw as far as just the scene and the idea and the vibe. What was it like being a band in a city like that where there's a lot of music history? I mean, we have our own thing here with Asbury Park, but it's still a very
Austin is a much different place than Asbury Park. I mean, unfortunately, Asbury Park is has gone down and has been gentrified now, so it is having a hard time maintaining its identity for live music, but Austin is the one oasis in that backwards Bible Belt state.
It is.
They say keep Austin weird, and when they buy weird, for us, it's like normal.
Right.
No one speaks like they're half-educated or quarter-educated, as it were.
Yeah.
Mr. President. But no, it is. It's really amazing. And I've gone to South by as a fan, and I've gone to South by as a band, and it's much better to go as a fan, actually.
Really? Because you get to really enjoy it.
Yeah, we played 4 showcases in 4 days.
Wow.
Or 3 days, actually.
Yeah, 3 days.
It was the most exhausting experience of our lives. We literally were messed up for about 2 weeks afterwards. But it is, I mean, we would not be able to do any of the things that we've done since then had we not done that.
So I think I bring it up then too, because for people who might be still trying to get their promotional stuff in order as a band, whether it be young band or just restarting, Austin's kind of like a mecca, and that's something to kind of shoot for in that sense, because it's one place where you'll be able to that spirit is still alive, so people will be paying more attention to you, say, than an average big city somewhere else in the country. Just keep that in mind. Austin is a place to be. Something I want to mention too, just for plug's sake.
Are these notes?
They are notes. Alternative Press. You're in the current issue. You're in the January issue.
Oh, yes, we are.
Best unsigned band.
Yeah.
So you're getting that
best top So we were with 7 other bands. So there's 8 bands a month, which are 7 too many as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. But we were, or I guess 7 times 12, what's that? 96?
Oh, don't worry about the math.
I don't know, 84. 84. Too many. I think we're the best on Sunday.
All that mattered was the one.
Exactly, and they're super cool, and there's tons of kids who've been reaching out to us now, which is really nice. Yeah, man.
So it's something to look for, though, definitely. Alternative Press. They have the website, too, which is really easy to get to, but if you see it on a newsstand, you can get it in, like, Borders or Barnes & Noble.
Pick it up!
January issue.
It's another issue to look for. That brings us to things in the future. We're close to the new year. You have a lot of shows coming up. I've noticed people are definitely going to have a chance after seeing you play here for G-Rock Rising and do the stripped-down version, as we like to call it, a couple of songs. They're going to want to come check out the full live show, and they'll have plenty of chances into February. It's looking like you have some shows coming up.
Yeah, we're trying to actually book our tour now to South by Southwest 2008.
There you go. And it looked like you actually have a couple dates. I think it almost looked like a mini tour to me with another band.
There's a band called Bomber that we're very good friends with, amazing band from South Carolina. We're doing a tour with them the second half of February, and then we're going to pick up with another band and tour down to South by, and then pick up with another band, our friends Lemieux Lepeur, who are an awesome band from LA. And come back around and go to Chicago and then pick up with another band and come home. So it'll be, February and March is going to be super busy for us, but honestly, like, we're super lucky that we get to do it, you know what I mean?
It's like a thing. So if people don't have the chance before the year is over or like a month into to see you here local, if they're looking for a good opportunity to go to Austin, South by Southwest, people should look for the Gateway.
Everyone should go to South by Southwest.
Any kind of showcase or, you know, if the name pops out at you at the schedule, it's definitely worth checking out. So we'll let you get to that in a second. We'll let you get people hooked on your live stuff. We'll let you play a couple songs, but just remember the first full live release from the band is called Ghost. You can pick it up, and the website is thegayblades.com.
If you go to gayblades.com, you can figure it out, or just iTunes if you're just into that kind of
downloading
stuff.
And being all
and don't steal
digital.
it, because we're broke as hell, kid.
I'm happy to have you both in, and it's Erin Vogt signing off for another edition of G-Rock Rising. That's our first
G-Rock Rising!
That's notable.
All right.